Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Gosh, it's been a little while since I've seen you. How are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well. We are sitting outside of an estate sale. Finally, an estate sale has popped up in my area where I felt it was worthwhile to get out of my house and get my bag up in line early. It's holding my spot. We've got a line of bags. Everyone is waiting in their cars, staying warm. This little townhome looked like it had some really nice antique items from the 20s back to maybe even a little earlier. What caught my eye was some crushed velvet tie-dyed linens, either runners or tablecloths, but I do like those. So that's what I'm going to be hunting for first. So on the agenda, I'm going to go up the stairs and hope I can take home one of those pieces, maybe multiple items. I thought I saw 2 on the bed. And then anything else I can get my hands on, I will just consider gravy. But we're going to do some digging together. I'm pretty excited. Finally, something for us to go do. And then we will hop back in the house, see what I got here. And then also I want to share with you the few things that I have gotten thrifting lately. But right now, we're just going to wait. Tick tock, until the doors open. We've got about an hour to wait.
If you guys have any questions, come ask, okay? Come on in.
Oh my gosh, it was the energy high at that sale. It was crowded. It was a little frantic. I couldn't even mentally talk to you guys into the phone, so I will just set that to some music. But I did really good as far as my goal. I ended up taking home so many more pieces of tie-dye velvet than I thought was even there. Nobody was even looking for it. It wasn't on anybody's radar but mine. And I was super happy about that. And the little chenille rug, little peacock chenille bath rug, that was a surprise. So I can't wait to look at everything out in the light. I mean, I barely even got to inspect the pieces in the house. It was so dark and so crowded. So I can't wait to get home and do a haul with you guys, but that was fun. All right, you guys, we are home and charged up from our little adventure at the estate sale. And I have a bounty to share. Well, I'm not going to say a huge bounty, but a small bounty. And it's better than nothing because I haven't had the greatest luck at the thrift store. I do have a couple things I can share here at the end, but the thrifting experience hasn't been as fun. Not a lot to see, so not a lot to film. All right, let's start with the velvet table linens. A lot of them were on the smaller side, but there are a few bigger pieces, and I'm just gonna go one by one. This one looks to be in pretty good shape. I did a quick overview as I was putting them in the car, and there are some pieces that have damage. This one's pretty good. And you can see a lot of them are smaller, kind of like this, or even smaller than that. Here's a bigger one, and this one has a little more damage to the velvet. But pieces like this are over 100 years old. They were really popular in the teens, into the 20s. They might have even had these earlier than that, actually. These could date to right at the turn of the century. Look at the colors on this. Now this one has a nice big hole right smack in the center. Can you guys see that? Yeah, look, see? Little hole. Let's look at this guy. Ooh, this one looks nice. Now I will be keeping some of these for myself. I might sell some. I haven't really thought about, which ones yet. Look at this. This is beautiful. Now this brown color is very much up my alley. This will probably stay with me. Yeah, look at this. This one definitely has to stay with me. There's a lot of, oh no, we're caught on my button. No, the beautiful fringe. All right. So yeah, this one has some serious damage right there on the velvet. I'm not sure if that might be candle wax. That's unfortunate. I think that's candle wax. But it's still great. And you can't, until I pointed out, you didn't even see it, did you? So yeah, not, like I said, not every piece is in perfect condition. This one is a nice long runner. Beautiful colors on this one. That one has a stain on it. But other than that little stain, this one doesn't seem to have holes. All right. I'm almost done. I just wanted to show you how much was there that I was able to find. I went for the bed first and picked up I think 2 pieces there, but then I went to the closet and I found some hanging on a hanger and I found some in a drawer. So there was antique tie-dye velvet all over the place. I just kept digging until I was pretty convinced I found everything they had. This one you can see some rings where obviously a vase lived for probably several years. This one's really colorful. That's fantastic. Little guy. And then another little guy. Another nice plant ring or vase ring on the velvet. Another cute little one. And last one. Okay, so this is all of the antique tie-dye velvet that I picked up. Okay, let's move on to one of the big surprises upstairs in the bedroom. I couldn't get a big view, so let's back up so you can see it. Here, maybe I should stand up. Oh, I'm backing up so you can see. Beautiful 1930s or 40s chenille, I'm guessing bath rug. Especially just because of the way it's curved on the ends. But the colors are good. There is some discoloring here on the white, but not too bad. The chenille looks in good shape for the most part. So this was a huge win. If I'm cost averaging this out at $4 or $5 per item, this is a great deal. I'm hoping to make a lot of my money back with this piece. I will list this on Etsy. I'll have to do some comps, but those types of chenille pieces are very collectible, and a cute little size like that I think will be pretty desirable. So fingers crossed, I will make a lot of my money back with that piece. So next up, I want to show you horrible condition, a 1930s, I'm guessing, little drawstring bag. Now, does it draw? No. There is no drawstringing happening. The orange silk liner, you can see, ripped completely out and is down here on the bottom. So unfortunately, this piece is in really bad shape for a collector, but for display, if you had this, let's get rid of one of my hairs. If you were to have this laying down on some sort of flat display case, I think that could be a beautiful layering piece to put under other items for display. Because gosh, the colors, right? Had to save this little piece, even though I don't think I could list that on Etsy. It's just in such poor condition. But that's a piece that either I will keep, or possibly I can bundle it with some other 1920s, 30s items in a future sale. Or maybe one of you reaches out to me and says, I have a plan for that, Heather. What else did I get? I got this funny little star baby. I thought this was for Christmas, but there was a little pull string at the bottom. So I think this was a baby toy, like for the crib. This kind of reminds me of one of those like fun, kooky German dolls, and I love it. Now, it's broke. The head has a nice chunk missing from the scarf, but I'm just gonna spackle that up. We'll add maybe a little bit of tinsel around there. It's missing a bell. I have a bell and I can replace that. Because of the scarf, it looks like a baby in a snowsuit, right? It's just too humorous. Gives you a chuckle. That's the kind of thing I like to have around the house to add a little bit of playfulness in the decor. All right, what else did I get? While we're on the subject of celestial stars, I found some moons. These are actually downstairs. Let's put your face right side up. But little paper mache moons. And you can see these were marked $2. Ooh, upstairs in the second room I went into, I did find a beautiful pair of toe shoes. And these were marked $5, but really nice. So cute in displays. They weren't in too bad a shape, and they weren't too large. I mean, they're probably like an average ballerina's foot, but compared to my foot, these are pretty small. I'm guessing these are probably a size 6. What else? I got this upstairs. This was a little velvet jewelry display case. I do like to pick these up when I can. What else did I get while I was upstairs? Oh, haha. All right, now this I got upstairs in the second room. And I'm pretty sure I got some video of me finding this on a shelf. But this is a nice sized micro mosaic frame. It's not in the most perfect condition, but it's still in what I would consider very sellable condition. I mean, that is micro mosaic tiles, just in a beautiful pattern to look like little violets. In the same area, I did pick up a really cute Majolica cashpo flower pot. Nice colors. This one I'll probably hold on to for a while until I decide I will let it go. So as you saw, this was a smaller townhome, and downstairs I went to kind of the kitchen eating area first. That's where I found these little baskets in the red and green patterns, and I already have just a couple. So 2 more to add to my little collection for Christmas, and those will be joining the others over in the den. First thing I spotted outside was a really long runner rug, and it was nicely made. I probably should have grabbed it, but at the time it had a piece of tape that did not have a price on it, and I just decided, nope, that's probably going to be an extra $100, put it down. And someone else picked it up right away. So I didn't give myself too much time to second guess that one. But I did a quick once over. It was small back there, but I ended up picking up what I think is my favorite piece. I do plan on keeping this because I love this. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if this ends up being let go in the future, but my gosh and golly, it could look great closed. It could really look great anywhere. A piece like this could also even look good whitewashed with some white paint, like in the old shabby chic French brocante magazines. That piece could look great painted white. I don't plan on painting it white, but I see the potential with that one. And I haven't picked up anything like it before. So that's one I'm hanging on to. And then we're almost done. From that estate sale, I grabbed some little book plates to personalize your book, put your name on the end papers. But these look to be Alphonse Mucha images that are just put on little book labels. And I got a nice little stack of them. So those I will probably keep for little package topper gifts when I am mailing out orders. So I was happy to pick up those. And then lastly, in the jewelry, I probably should have dug in there first, but I didn't. So the one thing I picked up over in the jewelry was this little metal piece. It doesn't have a pin back or anything on it. It's just a little decorative metal stamping. It's a little bit heavier. So it's not one of those stampings where it's really lightweight. This one is more of like a solid brass stamping, but something I could definitely adorn a book. I could adorn a box. I could put this on anything really and just give it a beautiful neoclassical touch. So the total did add up fast with all of the velvet pieces. But considering some of the items were higher dollar wins, I know I will be able to make back my money and enjoy the other items in my home. So it was a win, and you guys got to come with me. I'm sorry I didn't chat with you more as I was finding things. I just felt the high frenetic energy of people wanting to grab as much as they could, as fast as they could. And I didn't really have time to think. I was just grabbing and trying to show you as fast as I could. But now we're back home and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about getting out of the house, doing a little treasure hunting. All right, I'll be right back with the items that I picked up at the thrift store. All right, first I want to show you this pillow because this is on Etsy already. It's a cutie. Is it a little close to Christmas to be adding stuff to my Etsy shop? Maybe, but I couldn't resist it. This was a great little needlepoint, adorable deer, and nice thing about it is it's got the little zippered opening, so you can always replace it with more of like a down insert if you wanted to. But I love needlepoint pillows when they have the zipper. So that I got at the thrift store. I found a lantern that was wrapped in jingle bells. And after a lot of cutting and pricking my finger with a lot of wires, because it was wire wrapped around this metal lantern, I got all the jingle bells off. And this, I don't remember the price on it. I think it was $8, but the white tag was half off. So I think I paid $4. Hold on. I don't know. It's going to be kind of hard to show, but just look at how long this now garland is. I think $4 for this was absolute steal of a deal. And I'm so happy that I got it off that lantern. I just love this. And even though I am feeling a couple wire pricks still, I'm willing to withstand some wounds to the hands if I can decorate with a teeny tiny jingle bell garland that is this long. I love it. There's something about these teeny tiny jingle bells that I love. Last piece that I wanted to share at that same arc is a more expensive piece. It was $40, but Japanese cloisonne for $40? Yes, please. So yeah, I definitely popped on the $40 for this piece. That's a definite keeper. And then the last item I wanted to share with you, I picked up at the Red, White, and Blue. I haven't had much luck at the Red, White, and Blue lately. And I'm going to show you why. Their prices are going up awfully fast. But I did decide to take home some antique jingle bells. And yes, that is a $15 price tag. But I figured, when's the next time I'm going to be able to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 antique jingle bells at $2 a piece, right? So when you look at it that way, all of a sudden the $15 price tag doesn't seem too bad. But they definitely are pricing their specifically silver plate and their crystal a lot higher than they used to. So I'm still trying to adjust to those price increases. But those I thought you would enjoy seeing as far as what I've been up to. Now I think I'm going to go work on my star. Maybe I will share that at the end, but I want to thank you for watching and coming along. I know this isn't going to be a long video, but it is the holidays, so I think you understand. Thank you so much for your support now and this past year. I really appreciate all of your comments and your subscriptions and sharing me with your friends. It all means so, so much. So until I see you in the next video, I'm wishing you all a very happy holidays. And I will see you in the new year. Bye for now.